you too. Thank you for stopping in. Sleep well. Love you. Okay, hi everyone, welcome in. Early stream today, like I said, because we're watching a movie after this, so yay. Welcome in, sleep well. Okay, so I'm gonna play a trailer of the visual novel first, and then we can move on into the game. I am pretty sure I'm gonna giggle a lot in this. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Sorry.
Here you are, the center of attention, the star. Go on, put on a show. Show them what a mess you are.
You saved me. Oh, thank you. What's your name? I'm Calais.
What? Is he your bestie? Your dear friend? Maybe he even... likes you. He doesn't like you. He never liked you. No one likes you. But that's okay. I'm here for you. You only need me.
The manipulation is real. We already knew that. Sorry about the train. But anyway, let's go into the game now. It says this game does not contain violence or sexual content, which is nice, but it does heavily deal with topics of mental health. There is a lot of verbally and emotionally abusive behavior, so I guess I should add trigger warnings for that actually. Wait. Trigger warning. Behavior, negative self-talk. I was gonna add one more, but I forgot. I guess it's okay, right? Alright. Let's start, I guess. Do you want to continue? Yes. I want to continue. I want to torture. Ooh, the glitchy effect is nice. Hmm. Settings, audio. Okay. Hmm. Animate text boxes. Okay, whatever. How to go back? Oh, there we go. Start. Oh, my name. First off, let's go. Hope. Either works, but you know. Wait, what is that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna lower that a bit more. There is a man that follows me. Go back. There we go. I missed. You know, we're just gonna restart. It's fine. I feel like this is so loud though. Confirm. settings. Okay. There's a man that follows me. I sit in the cafe, typing at my laptop as I sip the final dregs of my iced coffee. I look up, gazing over the top of the screen to the seat opposite me. He's sitting there. He wasn't sitting there before, but I'm not surprised to see him. He vanishes from time to time. There was a blissful period when he didn't appear for an entire weekend. Still, even when he's not visible, I know that he's always around, watching, waiting. This sounds like a start to a dark romance novel. Hi. He's a young man dressed in sharp, crisp clothes. Some might even call him handsome. He crosses one leg over the other and leans back, enjoying the aroma of his espresso before taking a sip. He never takes his eyes off me. I focus my gaze on the laptop screen, trying to avoid looking at his face. I was in the middle of typing a sentence, but I can't remember the continuation. For a minute, I stare blankly at the document, typing, deleting, and retyping the same word over and over as cold, prickling sensation washes over me. The man finally speaks. His voice is calm but reassured. He talks with the quiet confidence of a university professor.
This
Interesting.
is a nice cafe, isn't it? It's your favorite. It's cozy and quiet, and the coffee is good. It's not too expensive either.
I don't respond. The man continues to
All of the
chat.
employees are kind. They're generous, allowing students to work here for so long. Though, you've already been here for 30 minutes. It was fairly empty when you first arrived, but it's going to be crowded soon. People always drop by to kill time before their evening classes. Don't you think it's about time to leave?
Why? Why should we leave? I have a drink. The man picks up the plastic cup and shakes it, rattling the ice cubes. He cocks his head and looks at me, raising an eyebrow.
You had a drink.
Okay, and I'm thinking about getting some food, maybe a pastry or a bagel.
Are you? Really? When you're trying to save money, and you have sandwich fixings at home?
I slump down, leaning my face closer to the screen as I mash the keys, filling the document with gibberish only tangentially related to the topic of the paper. The man sighs.
The employees are too kind. They won't tell you to leave, even if you're being a bother. You're a paying customer after all. A paying customer that sat here for 30 minutes after getting a single coffee and insists on taking up an entire two-person table for just one person.
Damn, he's literally the worm of my brain, but a ghost man. Holy shit. I don't have anxiety. I have a British ghost man following me around.
Let's go home, okay?
I mean, 1 minute later, and I'm tossing my cup in the recycling. I open the door to the cafe. The cold wind outside buffets my face, and chilly droplets sting my skin. This is pretty though. As I head back to my dorm, the man walks alongside me, a satisfied and something spring in his step. He tries to hold my bag, but I refuse. As he strolls along, he hums merrily. He even reaches out to hold my hand, interlacing his fingers with mine, but I shrug my hand out of his grasp. The drizzle begins to turn into a shower. The man's mood doesn't dampen. He jogs alongside me at an easy pace as I sprint home, shivering as the rain soaks through my clothes. When I unlock the door, the man waits to the side, still watching my face closely. Droplets of water fall from the hair, framing his sunny expression. Before I go inside, he pulls my sleeve and lands a kiss on my cheek.
I was so happy to spend this time with you. I'll see you again soon.
And how do we feel about this girl? He walks away. When I poke my head into the hallway, he has already vanished. This reminds me so much of a date with Dad. I'm surprised. Usually he follows me inside. He lingers, preparing tea and snacks and soothing music. Then after an hour or two, it disappears. I'm always glad when he's gone. That man wasn't always there. I can't remember seeing him when I was in elementary school. Perhaps he was lingering somewhere, watching, but he never came to talk to me. The first time I met him was in middle school, right before the school play. As I huddled backstage, frantically rehearsing my lines, I saw him for the first time. Interesting. Oh. I gazed up to see a boy kneeling beside me. He looked different at that time. He was younger and he wore a simple collared shirt and a pair of jeans. I thought that he might have been a classmate, but I didn't recognize him. At first, I thought he was strange, but I tried to ignore him. Instead, I focused on the crumpled sheet of printer paper, repeating the words until they rolled off the tongue. Then he spoke. That was a heartbeat. There are so many people watching. Can you imagine what it would be like if you forgot your lines? You're standing on stage in front of dozens of people, flapping your mouth like a dying fish. Oh my god. Hi boss, welcome in. Good morning. Did you sleep okay? For the first time, I want a music to be louder and it's not. Uh, we're just starting, sort of. Sorry if you hear the screeching of the train. But yeah, you didn't really miss much other than the man, strange man being anxiety, acting like anxiety. By saying things like this. I wonder what your classmates would think. They'd probably curse you for ruining weeks of hard work, for being the only wrench in a well-oiled machine. Yeah, like I said, anxiety. Oh well, I hope that doesn't happen. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Half an hour later, as I stood on the stage in front of dozens of parents, my mind went black. I forgot my lines. I choked, tears stinging the corner of my eyes as I looked around the auditorium. I saw the stranger standing at the back, arms crossed as he leaned against the wall. I couldn't tell if he looked sympathetic or elated. As I walked home, he found me again, skipping alongside me. He held my hand and smiled. I screamed at him. I pushed him away and ran. When he was out of sight, I looked at my palm. He had given me some chocolate. I don't know how I feel about this. I slept okay. How about you? I I slept okay as well. I'm streaming early, so I think I'll sleep early too today. I don't know, we'll see. Hi Taco, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Do you have any plans for the day, boss? Boss and Taco? Since then, I've seen the stranger countless times. He appears anywhere. Everywhere, sorry. What? Anywhere, okay, anywhere. He appears anywhere. When I'm walking around outside, when I'm shopping, when I'm in class. The only place that offers me some semblance of refuge is my room, although he still sneaks in there sometimes, invading even my most private of spaces. I don't know him. I don't know his name, but I call him Geist, Poltergeist, Geist. I don't know. Just a regular Friday for me. Valid. How have you been, Taco? What? Going over for Barbie with some of my coworkers later. The movie, Barbie? That's pretty cool. Just been busy working. I see. I hope you can get some time to rest. Uh, I lean over my keyboard and groan. No matter what I try, the program won't output the correct answer. After over an hour of tinkering, the result is the same. Barbie as in barbecue? Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy the barbecue with your coworkers. I couldn't have known that, okay? Uh, no matter what I try, the program won't output the correct answer. After over an hour of tinkering, the result is the same. I look at the clock on the bottom left of the screen. 7 p.m. If I recall correctly, there should be computer science tutoring scheduled from 7 to 9 tonight. Huh, my fingers twist in my shirt. I've never gone to tutoring before. But the assignment is due at 11. I bite my lips, staring hard at the code, hoping that some solution will magically appear in my brain. It doesn't. The clock changes. 7:04. I stand. I can do this. The alternative is missing the assignment and getting a 0 after all. Besides, who goes to tutoring? There probably won't be anyone there. Valid. So we're doing the assignment? Oh, me and my downerisms? Down underisms? Oh. Uh, isms. I know isms is. I don't know down under. But valid. I was wrong. When I'm standing outside the door, my resolve falters. I peer in through the shades covering the window. There are quite a few people inside, at least 10. Damn, anxiety. A familiar cold hand lands on my shoulder. No. How am I supposed to pronounce this man's name? I'm just gonna say G. G smiles at me, his expression twisted into something resembling sympathy.
So many people.
Ugh.
Better not go in. Let's go home. I'm sure that you can figure it out.
Is the room not open?
I turn. Hi. A boy with a wide smile and a warm brown eyes is what is standing behind me. I recognize him. His sky blue Hawaiian shirt decorated with Palmerias is difficult to forget. We're in the same lecture. He always sits in the front row. Down under is a colloquial term for Australia and occasionally New Zealand in reference to being on the underside of the equator and generally being far away from it. Aha, okay. Got it, got it. Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you have fun with the barbecue. So, front row, huh? Teacher's pet?
Oh, I got
Oh,
it. No key card, right? I got you.
thank you. He maneuvers around me and swipes a card through the ID reader. When it clicks, he swings the door open and holds it for
After
me.
you.
Aw. Also, is typically pronounced as Geist. Geist. Okay. Thank you. Damn. Oh, thank you, boss. This guy's nice. I take a deep breath and go in. Damn, if I have to choose between the two, it's gonna be hard as hell. The room is surprisingly crowded, probably because the problem set is due tonight. Several small groups of students are huddled over their laptops in different areas of the room, scrutinizing their screens. A couple stragglers are hunched over the university desktops, typing furiously. We're all just doing it last moment, huh? There seems to be a single tutor, a pale Japanese guy. He has messy dyed hair. Ooh. And he's wearing a Tricon University Letterman's jacket. He is leaning on the desk next to one of the stragglers, pointing to the screen as he explains something. I am having a hard time reading this. Is it the font or is it just my brain lately? I wonder. I go to a corner of the room and sit between two of the computers. I take out my laptop, browsing it from its slumber and navigating to my code editor. Geist settles into the chair next to me, crossing one leg over the other. The boy also sits next to me on the opposite side. He leaves one computer gap between us. My heartbeat hitches. Is he going to try and talk to me? I just came to get some help with my homework. I'm not ready to make small talk with a stranger. Hopefully we won't have to. To my relief, the boy just takes out his laptop and starts typing. Perfect. Tutor, need any help? The tutor walks over, his icy eyes filled between us before settling on the boy. Hi CJ, welcome in. How are you doing today? This visual novel is about a ghost who follows us around, and basically his voice is the anxiety in my head. And this is not the ghost, this is a human, I think. We just met him, so we'll see how things go. But the main character started seeing the ghost, and whose name she named as Geist, after elementary school. So yeah, so naturally she's attracted to him already. I mean, I are we talking about the ghost or this guy? What are we talking about? He's too hot to be a ghost. You should see the ghost, CJ. Oh, I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah, the boy gestures to me with both
Oh,
hands.
that person was here first.
What person?
Look at you, troubling him. You wouldn't even have come in if he didn't hold the door for you.
Yeah, that's the ghost. That's the anxiety in my head.
Let's hope you can talk without tripping over your own tongue like a buffoon.
My cheeks heat up. I frantically click through my pages of web searches, hoping that the tutor doesn't see my open tabs or my bookmarks. Finally, I pull the code editor back up. Nah, the human is better. True, that is true. But it is possible that the human will break our heart, my heart. So. I'm running into an error and I can't figure it out. The tutor peruses my screen. It takes him less than 2 seconds to spot the issue. Easy one. Here. You've got a less than or equal sign. It should be less than. Oh. I make the correction. The tutor waits as I run the program. He directs me through a couple of tests. When he verifies that the code is working as intended, he turns to the boy. Alright, what about you?
If I'm being honest, I don't really know where to start.
They don't sound that different, the ghost and this guy. The tutor raises an eyebrow and grabs the chair next to the boy, making himself comfortable. Let's see, the palindrome problem? For this one, you need to make a recursive function. I return to my own homework. My brain is particularly slow today. That's me every day. My fingers stumbling over the keys. For some reason, I can't seem to focus on the assignment. 20 minutes pass, and I'm still working on the same problem. How are you doing though, CJ? What are your plans for today? Is she still angry at you? Geist leans back in his chair as he reads a novel. The bell jar, the bell jar is embezzled. No. Okay, perfect. And elegant curved letters on the cover.
You can't focus because there are too many people here.
Mm-hmm.
What if they're all looking at you,
Damn.
seeing how horribly slow you are? Why are you even in this class when you're so terrible at coding?
You know, shut the fuck up. You don't know. She's great at it. She only had one issue. I can do this. Wait, what the hell? Bro is toxic. Bro is toxic. I made her laugh. Now she's okay. Aw, that's really great. Good job, CJ. My mouth tightens into a scowl. Next to me, the tutor has been hovering by the boy the entire time, guiding his charge methodically through the problem. However, it's slow going. Several sheets of paper covered with scrawled diagrams are lying on the desk, but the boy's eyebrows are still furrowed in confusion. See? You're not that bad at coding. Bro is toxic, which means you shouldn't like him, right, Hope? Yeah, I shouldn't, and right now I don't. Right now I don't, unless he does something like extremely good to make up for the toxic. Just preparing things to tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now. I mean, all he's been so far is toxic for now. So I don't know if he's different in future instances. We'll see. The older student's eyes glancing at the other students in the room. I'll be back. Let me help them for a sec. The boy nods in understanding. Geist claps his book shut, demanding my
Why
attention.
don't we go home? You got what you came for. We can finish in peace and quiet at the doors.
I mean, my cousin's. Oh, right. I hope it goes great. Good luck with preparations. I grit my teeth. I want to stuff Geist's book down his throat. But then I hear something weird. The boy is making a strange, pitiful sound in his throat. He sounds kind of like a whining puppy. He stares at the computer in dejection. His frown's so deep that it looks like a rain cloud crossed over his face. I eye his screen. Every time he runs his program, it freezes, refusing to budge until he forces it closed. I look a little closer. Oh, he forgot to increment the counter variable. Should I say something? It's an easy enough fix, but my throat feels dry.
You'd better not. Can you really explain yourself clearly? You're just going to make him more confused.
And you just want me all to yourself. Shut up.
Besides, he didn't ask for your help. Why do you want to stick your nose somewhere it doesn't belong? If anything, he'll think you're a creep who's spying on him.
I hope you're not listening to this guy. Oh, he's just like, who are we talking about? The ghost? Kind of. With his, degradation, I guess. Yeah. With his insults. Geist's voice squeezes my vocal cords. It's difficult to breathe, let alone speak. You know, fuck you, Geist. The guy whimpering at his computer screen. Whimpering at his computer screen. So real. That's true. The boy looks up, eyes brightening in interest. I ask closer. He scoots over to make room for me. There, you didn't increment your counter variable so the loop never stops running.
Ah, so that's what it was.
Yeah. See, we're good at this. He types the correction and runs the program. It runs without freezing, even though it doesn't output the correct answer.
You saved me. Whew, thank you. What's your name? I'm Clay.
Clay, okay. Hope.
Nice to meet you. We're in the same lecture, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen you around.
Yeah. I nod my head, my eyes inadvertently skirt around his face, avoiding direct contact. We return to our respective problem sets once or twice. He reaches out to me with a question and asks me what problem I'm working on every time he opens his mouth. My stomach does a backflip. Aw. Hawaiian name? He's probably a surfer. Probably, yeah. With his outfit too. Slowly, the other students file out of the room. Soon, Clay and I are the only ones left. The door opens. What about Geist? Is he gone? A female student hovers in the doorway. She's dark-skinned. Her umber hair falls in coils, framing her face. She's wearing a bright blue Tricone University sweatshirt. a pair of washed jeans, and a white backpack. When she sees Clay and me, her eyes widen in surprise. She talks to the tutor, letting the doors close behind her. I suppose that's a typo, and I assume that's a typo and supposed to be Amber. Amber makes sense. Yeah. Typo. Ironic. It's okay. It happens. Oh, are you still busy? Yeah. Take your time. I'll be over here. Clay's eyes widen and he waves enthusiastically at the older student. She smiles and waves back. The older student goes to the other side of the room and sits in a chair. She flings her backpack over the back of the seat before taking a book out of her bag and starting to read. Do you know her?
Yeah, she's a TA from one of my other classes. Super nice and so smart. She gave me a lot of advice about the courses and teachers in the bio department.
At 8 o'clock, 9:15. I've been here too long. The tutor is only paid to stay on the clock until 9. So I start to pack my things. I'm not done, but I'll just have to finish it up somewhere else. Next to me, Clay seems to have the same idea. I take the icy-eyed upperclassman and exit the computer lab. Off topic, my legs are getting bigger. Ooh, good job. You're growing so fast. It's good though that you have a consistent workout schedule. The hard work is paying off. I check my phone again, 9:20 p.m. now. I still have an hour and a half to finish up and submit. I should go to the library. I can't waste valuable time walking back to my dorm. Before I have the chance to put on my headphones, Clay jogs up beside me, his backpack bouncing on his shoulder. I instinctively tense up.
Hey, you still get some homework to do, right? Do you want to work on it together?
Sure. Oh, okay. I'm so taken aback that I can't even think to refuse. He beams.
Shoot.
Oh, he blinks.
Comrades until 11.
Comrades until 11, okay. Wait a sec. There we go.
Gee, it's done.
It's 11? No, 8 minutes. Clay and I both slump on the table, relieved. 10:52. We submitted our assignments just in time.
Thanks for doing it with me. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Of course. I can't resist smiling, hoping that I don't look overly awkward. It was fun. Well, as fun as doing homework could be. Clay is easy to talk to and jokes around a bit while still taking his work seriously. Coding didn't come easily to him initially, but once things started to click, he began to breeze through the problems much more easily. I was worried that it would be a one-sided affair, but he ended up helping me as much as I helped him. Wow. Isn't that great? As I close out of my coding editor, I side-eye the blonde man sitting next to me. To my surprise, Guy's as silent as a mouse. When we were finishing our homework, I noticed him glaring at the two of us over the top of the bell jar. The blonde man didn't say a word. Oof. Even now, no venomous quips escape his lips. He just stares at Clay, and face twisted in an expression of vague irritation.
It's this late?
The ghost
gotta go.
envies the living.
Early morning tomorrow. See you in class.
See you in class. He smiles as he waves goodbye. After he leaves, my chest feels light. Sometimes good things do happen, even to people like me. Sometimes the sun does come, even to a place where it always rains. I like that one, but I don't like that one. I have to keep myself from humming as I pack out my own belongings. Ooh. When I exit the library, the air is chilly, nipping at my nose and cheeks. It's completely dark and mostly empty. The lamps casting eerie pools of light over the main plaza. The lamps casting, okay. As I go down the library steps, Geist follows a step behind, matching my every stride. I steer my gaze ahead, trying to ignore him. I take my headphones from around my neck and snap them over my ears, a welcome shield from the cold. I take out my phone and select my listening material of choice. Uh, uh, Exciting music. I open up my playlist of rock songs. The heart-pounding instrumentals envelop my ears, drowning out the world. Let's go. I turn towards the path leading down to my dorm, but something catches my eye. Someone's waving at me. A girl wearing a white hoodie, her hair tossed into a loose bun. I recognize her, although I don't know her name. We're in the same classics seminar. What should I do? Should I wave? Should I pretend that I don't see her and walk past? I mean, she's waving, so wave. I tentatively raise my hand, keeping it close to my body. Her eyes flash over me for a second before she. Oh. You know, there should have been an option look behind and then wave. Because that's what I usually do. Her eyes flash over me for a second before she looks past me, waving more enthusiastically. I look over my shoulder. Another girl is jogging out of the library. It feels like someone dunked my heart into ice water. Yeah. I hurriedly retract my hand, pretending that I'm adjusting the straps of my backpack, but I know that it's already too late. Geist's voice is piercing. Oh god. Effortlessly penetrating the headphones that are shielding my ears.
How humiliating. How
Shut
could
up.
you have ever thought she was waving at you? You barely know her. You've talked to her a couple of times. That doesn't mean you're friends.
My mouth tightens and my eyes burn. He's right. Of course she couldn't have been waving at me. We barely know each other. We're not friends. I turn up the volume on my phone and walk faster. I just want to get home as quick as possible. However, even with my headphones blaring over my ears, Geist's voice still haunts me. Obviously, duh.
That's right. Pretend that you don't see anyone. Pretend that you don't hear anyone. If you don't talk to them, they'll never hurt you.
I get up and usually. Oh my god, scared me. However, yeah, she's still barking. She heard something, so she's gonna bark for a while. Randomly barked and scared me. I get up unusually late the next morning. Well, morning is probably generous. It's afternoon by the time I put down my phone and roll out of bed. hmm After getting home, I stayed up until 4 a.m. on socials. I didn't even process what I was looking at, I just scrolled. Valid. Avoidance. I can hold my newborn kitten in one hand. Famous influencer acts like a jerk for the 50th time this modern dating sucks and we all die alone. True. It was stupid and pointless, but I just wanted to escape. To overload my brain with so much stimulation that I could forget my troubles. Self-aware. I sit up, my head aches, my stomach growls, clawing at my insides. Relatable? I know, right? Well, I guess I should eat something. When I enter the cafeteria, a multitude of scents assaults my nose. There's the typical array of brunch items: eggs, pancakes, sausages, fruit, and yogurt. There's also a limited selection of normal lunch dishes. I peruse the menu that's posted near the entrance. Usually I grab something quick and portable that I can take to the park or to my dorm room, like a smoothie or a packaged sandwich. But today I eyed the hot food stations, my mouth watering. I would have I would have to eat at the cafeteria, but I look around the hall. There aren't too many people here, just a couple of stragglers. It's late for lunch, so most of the students have already come and gone. My grumbling stomach wins out over any reservations I have about eating in public. I really want to eat the mac and cheese. Let's go. Safe option. The student worker dishes out a generous serving of macaroni and cheese. I take it to a table in the corner. Corner tables, yay! Definitely don't have anxiety. I dig my spoon into the pasta, admiring the white luster of cheese and the sprinkling of golden bread crumbs on the top. The creaminess is heavenly. It only takes me a few minutes to finish half of the dish.
It's you!
Wow.
Mind if I sit here?
I almost choke on my food, girl. Clay is standing next to me, holding a tray with a grilled cheese sandwich, a container of sweet potato curly fries, and a glass of cola. I raise a hand to cover my cough and gesture to the seat in front of me. Clay beams and sits down.
Didn't think I'd see you here. Did you manage to get any sleep last night?
She did not. A bit. I'm barely able to get the words out. I'm still frazzled by the sudden intruder at my table.
See what happened because you decided to sit here? Now this guy found you, and you'll have to eat the rest of your lunch trying to have awkward small talk with someone you barely know.
Okay, buddy. Okay, guys. The familiar blonde man is sitting next to me, sipping an iced coffee. He glares at Clay. He looks like he wants to strangle the boy. Obviously. Clay sets his tray down and takes a big bite of his sandwich, melting cheese oozing between his fingers and onto his plate. He chews and swallows before speaking.
Man, comp sci is so much tougher than I thought it'd be. I took it because I thought it would be easier than taking an actual math class. But somehow it's even worse.
I mean, like, it's computer science, duh. He pushes his container of sweet potato fries towards me, but I shake my head. He takes a fry and chomps it in half.
How's it for you? Hard?
Tragic would never do that. He would never eat and talk. I think. At least he's not done that so far, I think. Why okay, fuck off. It's not that bad. I mean, she seems passionate about it, so I actually like it. I'm planning to major in comp sci. Clay nods, taking another bite of his sandwich. I look down. He only just sat down, but the chat is already petering out. I can't keep up a conversation with this guy. I can only hope that he'll eat quickly and leave me alone. Clay puts his grilled cheese down. He wipes his fingers on his napkin before taking out his phone.
Hey, do you mind if I add you on try-message?
Uh,
None of my friends are taking comp sci, so I don't have anyone to suffer with me. Please?
Please. Oh, yeah. Before I can even process what he asked, I'm already fumbling my phone out of my pocket. I nearly drop it.
What's your ID?
Oh no, my pulse quickens as I open the app that I have never opened before. Ugh. On the inside, I'm screaming. It's prompting me to make an account. Guy has finished his coffee. He crosses his legs, turning sideways on the chair to face me with an amused smirk on his face. Okay, guys.
No. Better not let Calais see that. He'll find out that you're a hopeless loner. After all, you didn't even bother making an account because you don't have a single friend to add on try-message.
We can just say that I don't remember and my phone's battery is dead and, you know, it will be fine. Sorry, give me a sec. Forgot to update my phone, it's auto-updating now.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Or that's a good one too. I drop my phone under the table and frantically input my information. It feels like I'm dismantling a bomb.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I want to strangle the smirking blonde man. I hurriedly changed my PFP to a random picture from my downloads. I got it.
Shoot.
We add each other in try-message. His PFP is a banana wearing sunglasses, and the tag under his name simply says, "Living life."
No way.
What? What? Did I do something wrong? Is my profile weird?
Is that Detective Dog?
I look closer at the picture that I chose for my profile picture. Clay is right. I had inadvertently chosen a fan art of the main character from my favorite movie series, Detective Dog. I can feel my cheeks burning and my heart sinks. Next to me, Geist has doubled over, chuckling uncontrollably.
Wow, you didn't even make it 10 minutes before showing him what a weirdo you were. An adult that still watches cartoons for children. Might as well tell him that you still wet the bed too.
I just thought the art was nice. I don't.
I love Detective Dog.
In your face. What?
What?
I used to watch that series so much when I was a kid. I stopped watching the movies for a while, but I was feeling nostalgic last year and I started to watch them again.
I definitely heard Tragic eat while talking because he was eating and got called out and had to defend himself. Did that happen live? I mean, I know he eats sometimes when he's live, but I've never heard him talk because he mutes himself, I think. I used to watch that series so much when I was a kid. Okay, he did that.
They're actually so much better than I remembered. And I noticed so much about them that I didn't appreciate when I was younger.
I remember it happening. How long ago? I couldn't tell you though. That's valid. That's valid. I think I vaguely remember something like that too. So valid. I think he was eating something sweet. Anyways. Um.
Like how dogs' addiction to dog treats is a metaphor for alcoholism, and how the tyranny that the
Aw.
cats have over the city is based on imperialism. What? And when Dog stops wearing his collar, he's freeing himself from both his abusive relationship with his wife and the generational trauma that the cats have inflicted on his family.
Wow. As Clay continues to chatter about the symbolism of the third Detective Dog movie, I'm at a loss for words. I've only met a handful of people who still remember Detective Dog. I can see their expression of derision in my mind, poisoning my love for the franchise. I've never met anyone who saw it as anything more than a silly children's cartoon before. Clay gradually stops talking. He rubs the back of his neck, apparently realizing how long he'd been rambling.
Oops. I got a little excited. People don't really remember Detective Dog, you know? What's your favorite entry in the series?
I guess the fifth Detective Dog versus the Virtual Phantom. I thought the surrealism of the film was so interesting, and for once it focused less on the mystery and more on the dog's past as part of the police force and the guilt and trauma that he had as a result. It's also the first film that really explores the corruption inherent in the dog society without blaming everything on the cats. Wow, good, good. Clay leans forward, sipping at his soda as he nods. I try to restrain myself, but the words tumble out of my mouth before I can catch them. Before long, I'm subjecting Clay to a 30-minute long spiel about the symbolism of bananas in the film. Still, he never looked annoyed or disinterested. He listened the entire time in rapt attention. When I'm done, he brings up his own thoughts, and soon we're engaged in a lively conversation about the use of food metaphors in the series. Before I know it, it's already 3 p.m. We take our plates to the tray return together, and then we start walking back to the dorms. He lives in the building next to mine. We wave to each other. I take my ID card to swipe into the building. It's only then that I realize that Geist has been standing next to me the entire time. He's eerily quiet, his face as cold as a block of ice. He follows me into my dorm room without saying a word. Damn, we disappointed, are you? So is that Detective Dog? I hope this game is about how listening to your self-doubt ends up being a self-fulfilling cycle, that if you hide away you can't connect with people, and that leaning into the stupider side of yourself is what allows you to actually bond. I think it's gonna be like that. Damn. Deep. Even as I start on my classics homework, Geist lingers across his arms and leans against the back wall, watching me. This is a first for him. When he follows me inside, he usually clings to me and doesn't stop talking until he decides to leave. I open up my textbook. Fine. It doesn't matter if he stays just as long as he's quiet. I spend the afternoon and the early evening doing homework. During that time, Geist doesn't leave, but I ignore him. My mind is still running with the cheerful memories of my lunch with Clay. Deep. We talking about Geist or Geist? We're talking about Geist, the story, the thoughts. Damn. Um, Cheerful memories of my lunch with Clay. When it gets dark, I sneak out to the common room and make myself some pasta. I'm sure those are thoughts. Those are thoughts. Yeah. No. You know, don't twist my words. Ad's gonna start in 30 seconds. I'm sorry about that. I lie on my bed, my stomach full of cheap carbs. I fish my phone out of my pocket and unlock it. The try message icon catches my attention amidst the mess of apps on my homepage. I click the icon and navigate to Clay. I press on the box to start typing a message. However, when the keyboard pops up, my fingers tremble. The mattress creaks. Geist has left his home against my back. Oh. Huh? He's lying on his side next to me, his head propped up on one hand. He smirks.
What are you doing? He just asked for your info to be polite. He doesn't actually want to be your friend. He doesn't like you. Why would he?
Geist? Damn, you really are anxiety in ghost form, huh?
This afternoon, he was just tolerating you. He was being nice, listening to you blabber ad nauseum about things he couldn't care less about.
Okay.
If you text him, he'll just shudder and think, this person again? So soon. How clingy are they?
And that is why you never get a text.
Save him some headache. Don't text him.
Yep, we're not texting him. If I get a choice though, then I'm sorry, guys, because I will text him. My hands freeze up. What if Geist is right? What if Clay really was just being nice? If I text him, I'll be a bother. But how can I save this? How do I save this? Excuse me. Autosave. I don't care about autosave. Go back. But if I don't twist your words, it's less fun. I mean, you're not wrong, but you know, it's okay. Why are you apologizing to Geist? No clue. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's barking. We didn't bark this time. What are you talking about? The relatable tree with bosses, popper vibes, and tragic tales of defense during munchies. They're hoping for a game that dives deep into self-doubt cycles and the joy of embracing stupider sides of nice, good one. Because you really don't like him. I mean, I don't not like him, but I don't like him either, you know. He's the anxiety. He's anxiety. Text Clay. I kinda wanna see what happens if I don't text Clay. But self-care, you know? Let's go. I flop onto my side, facing away from Geist. He snorts. Aw. What do I say? I can't sound too casual. We're not that friendly, but I shouldn't sound too formal either. Should I add emojis? I mean, if you had nothing to say, then we should just have not texted. How many should I say hi or hello or hey? Would thanks or thank you be better? Should I apologize for talking so much or should I thank him for listening? Damn. After typing and retyping the message several times, I eventually come up with something that I'm happy with. Let's go. Overthinking, my beloved. You're right. Overthinking. Hi. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to say it was really fun talking to you today. Thanks. As soon as I hit the send button, I smashed my head into the pillow. Geist sighs.
Oh, could you be any more
Oh,
awkward?
God.
What is this? A thank you email after a job interview? The social ineptitude is dripping off your text.
I groaned too. I wish there was an unsend button. Wow, you're just like me. My phone buzzes. I squeeze my eyes shut, smothering my face with the pillow as I get ready to look at the screen. You're gonna get speechless, Mr. Geist. Hey, you texted me. Yay. No, I should thank you. It was super fun talking about Detective Dog. Dog buds. Boof. What? No fucking way, you made me bark. Oh wait, that's a cat, huh? What? Huh? I chuckle. Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. Clay sends a cute sticker of a dog lying on the beach. I respond with a sticker of a dog lying under a blanket, saying that he doesn't want to go to work. Wow. Cute, that's really cute. We trade stickers like that for a few minutes until our chat log is a veritable dog park. That's crazy. It is crazy indeed. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Are you gonna go tutoring Monday?
Don't do something that you'll regret.
You don't know if I'll regret that yet, Geist. I glare at Geist. I'll be there. Yay, I'll see you there. I drop my phone on the blanket and roll onto my stomach. My heart is racing, but it's not from nervousness. For once, I actually feel happy, excited even. I'm looking forward to Monday. Let's go! Monday! Clay and I go to tutoring together on Mondays and Fridays. Afterwards, we usually grab a late night snack. We also text a lot between classes in the evenings on the weekends. We chat about a lot of things, though our conversations usually gravitate towards movies. Get bent, Geist. Right? He loves talking about film even more than me. If that's possible, it seems like he has watched every movie produced in the last 30 years. Wow, ranging from rom-coms to biopics to horror. That is wow. Interesting. My friendship with Clay is so easy, but it's almost scary. Chatting with him feels like I'm being carried down a gentle river by the movement of the water. It's not difficult or forced, unlike what I'm used to. I think that Clay is... God, why are you making me make so many choices, game? I don't like it. Excuse me. Save it. Hello. Oh. Save. Oh, my bad. I was loading it. I'm stupid. um. He's a good friend. I like spending time with him. Yeah. A month after I start going tutoring with Clay, I'm sitting at my desk, scrolling away on my laptop. I often spend my Saturday evenings browsing random online marketplaces. It's relaxing and it feels a bit like a treasure hunt. I've snagged quite a few vintage DVDs for a bargain bin prices. Right now I'm searching for my white whale. I've invested countless hours searching for this movie, but to no avail. My eyes brighten. I finally find what I've been looking for. Let's go. Oh, young detective dog, the adventure begins. It's not a part of the original Detective Dog timeline. Instead, it was a minor film that was released direct to video detailing Detective Dog's impro impovers per, impoverished origins as a street puppy. It's a valuable piece of Detective Dog canon, filling the gap between the prequel series before Detective Dog and the Butler era comics detailing his life as a servant to a noble cat family. Young Detective Dog was outsourced to a smaller animation studio. As a result, it never received that much marketing and only a limited number of prints. It's the only Detective Dog film that I haven't managed to get my hands on until now. I don't even look at the cast that carefully. I've been searching for this film for months. I'm willing to pay almost any price, really. As I'm checking out, my phone buzzes. Hey! So, we were talking about the Mad Gun sequel yesterday. Do you want to see it? I was thinking about going tomorrow. Oh, the new Mad Gun movie? Clay and I had chatted about it on our way back to the dorms. Admittedly, I wasn't a fan of the Mad Gun franchise, but I had read rave reviews about the new sequel. Couldn't deny that my interest was piqued. I'm about to text OK when a hand drops onto my phone. The pale, tapered fingers wrest the device from my grasp. Who? Going on a date? Maybe. Geist strolls to the other side of the room, waving the phone idly.
You'd better not.
Why not, Geist? You jealous? Why not? I can spend my time with whoever I want. Geist comes back and leans against the side of my desk.
Texting is easy. You have time to think about what you'll say, and there's no pressure to answer right away. Going to tutoring is fine too. After all, you're mostly working on homework.
You're not wrong about that.
But going out with him will be different. You'll have to talk to him the entire time. Can you really do that?
I snatched the phone out of Geist's grasp. However, when I open up trimessage, my palms are sweaty. Oh, he got to her. What if Geist is right? This is, I need someone to make choices for me. Like I'm making choices for this one. Damn. Okay, I'm busy. I just want to see what happens when I listen to him. Also, hi Lana, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your day been? I just want to see. I just want to see what happens. Sorry, I've got a lot of homework. How are you folks doing today? I'm doing okay. We're here being a brat to anxiety and overthinking, which has taken a form of a ghost, a British ghost. But yeah. Sorry, I've got a lot of homework. I'm really tired because I woke up and just worked non-stop, but I had lunch and I want to stop for. You definitely stop, get some rest for a minute, for a while. The plot is, so the main character is a girl, who apparently has this British ghost who follows her around, since after elementary, and this ghost is mainly just talking negatively to her, like, uh, making her doubt herself and stuff like that. So right now, where um, there's a person that she's talking to. His name is Clay. They vibe really well, but Geist is like, no, he doesn't like you, and that you would not be able to, you know, you will end up making fun of yourself and stuff like that, the anxiety stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens when I listen to him once. So far, we've been avoiding listening to him. Oh, yeah. What are your plans after? You're gonna just work more after your break? Um, so Clay asked us to go out, but Geist was like, going out with him will be different. You'll have to talk to him the entire time. Can you really do that? And he said a bunch of other things too that got to her head, and I had to make a choice. So I was like, you know, I want to see what happens when I listen to Geist for once, so I'm gonna check that out now. I'm just not ready to go tomorrow. I have to learn more about Clay, what he does and doesn't like. I have to practice talking more. I have to come up with topics of conversation. Oh, okay. Maybe next time I bite my lip. That's it. Also, can you? Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. Peak. I actually forgot to give shoutouts today. So, oh, a date with dad. Oh my god. I love that game.
Infinite bot? Oh, wow. Is that our content here? Whoa. This is riveting. This is riveting, folks. Is that what I'm being bankrolled for, to be playing this kind of stuff?
No sound. There is sound. There is sound. My audio was just the shoutout audio was lowered. I didn't realize. But yeah, that's a good one. Did you finish the novel? The visual novel, I mean, A Date with Death? And my internet crashed. Your internet crashed? Oh, my bad. I'm gonna give a shout out to Tragic as well, cause I didn't give him earlier. So let's go. Demon Cat gives.
Right. Don't have-
Come on, we've got this.
Say that again.
Not the corpse sound. Not the corpse sound right now. Mommy, please, please, please.
Good job, student.
Good job, oh. Tragic.
Yeah. Mommy, please,
We need to
please,
find the
please.
ghost.
We already know where the ghost is. It's in the bathroom. Mommy, please,
No,
please,
we
please.
need to find what's the ghost.
It's, I don't know. It's a myling or something. I don't know. Mommy, please, please, please.
I love it. I love it. but good clip. Good clip indeed. Tragic, yeah. I was like, wait, who are you calling kitten? Kitten's not here. Um, hmm. Okay. It is working. Perfect. Finishing the ends in a stream. Haven't heard of that. True, true. Also, Lana, I sent you a DM about a visual novel that I recently tried. It's called There's This Girl. It's a short Yuri visual novel. I think you'll like it. It's free on itch.io. Okay, yeah, maybe next time. I'll be ready to go next time. Sunday rolls around. I stay in bed until noon, scrolling aimlessly through a detective dog form. When I roll off my mattress, I hobble to the cafeteria to get something to eat. Then I retreat back to my dorm to do homework. Okay, so nothing really happens, I guess. Guys just leaves us alone, I guess. You did. I have to reply to my DMs. Yeah, it's okay. Take your time. I know sometimes it can be hard to respond. Yeah, I'll have a look. Perfect. I hope you like it. After I finish my classics in computer science reading, I look at the clock. It's 6 p.m. I groan. Too late to go out or do anything, but too early to go to bed. Might as well watch a movie. Ooh, let's go. I open up my laptop. I spend a few minutes scrolling through a multitude of cheap horror flicks and holiday themed rom-coms. Nothing catches my eye, so I settle for one of my usual choices. She's Just Like Me. The movie opens on a shot of a young girl sitting on a train. The camera slowly zooms out to reveal that the girl is alone, with no guardian in sight. A plain cursive logo appears on on the screen. My Christmas. This is an old classic from my childhood. The girl, Masako, is a child of divorce. She ran away from home to look for her mother. She wants to spend Christmas with her estranged parent, but she encounters an old homeless woman, Hana, who agrees to take her to find her mother. Aw, I've seen this movie over 10 times already. As I watch the familiar sequences and listen to the dialogue that I've memorized by heart, my mind drifts elsewhere. The Mad Gun showing is long over by now. I wonder if Clay ended up going. Did he find someone else to go with? How was the movie? Was it fun? The free part already convinced me too. Yeah, definitely get that. I'm same, but it really is good. M- Music good, even though it's not original, but it is interactive too. So I was having a bad day before I played that game, and after playing it, I was feeling a bit happier. What is that sound? Oh, are you kidding? Okay. What if Clay never invites me to do anything ever again? I didn't want to go today, and I probably wouldn't want to go tomorrow either, but a small part of me wants to go out to see a movie with him someday. Valid, valid. I held my pillow tighter. I can already feel the cold fingers of regret creeping into the back of my mind. Well, my mattress creaks. Oh, hi. Geist kicks off his Oxford shoes and scoots next to me on the bed, leaning against me.
Always love this part. It's brilliant. Can't help but tear up every time I see it.
What are you talking about? On screen, Hana leaves Masako on the street as she approaches a well-kept country house. Masako's mother opens the door. She's carrying a baby and a 2-year-old clings to her legs. When she sees Hana, she shrinks back, visibly disgusted by Hana's disheveled appearance. I hold my breath as my shoulders tense. No matter how many times I see it, this scene always manages to twist my heart like a wrung rag. Geist reaches over and squeezes my hand. His fingers are cold, but no less reassuring. Oh. Hana explains that Masako came to find her mother, but the woman just shakes her head. I'm not that girl's mother anymore, she says. Then she shuts the door. My mind drifts to Clay again. And what if he doesn't want to be friends anymore? What if he never texts me again? Maybe he'll assume that I don't like him because I rejected his invite. I'm gonna lurk so I can nap. Love your narration as always. Thank you so much for stopping in, Lana. Hope you get some good nap, good rest time in the nap. Love your. Thank you. Thank you. Get some rest. Have a good sleep. I'm so awkward. My mind drifts to Clay. Okay, we read that. We'll keep the love story warm for you while you recharge. Frosty. On screen, Hana turns around to see Masako's forlorn face. Was that Mama? The girl asks, her eyes wide. My eyes sting. I'm not sure if it's because of the movie or the agitated thoughts running around in my head.
Masako's expression here is simply heartbreaking. Such a good performance from a child actress.
Mm-hmm. Cute. Thanks, bud. Hana kneels down and hugs Masako. It's a touching scene, the emotional climax of the film. Masako finds her mother, even if she isn't related by blood, and Hana embraces the daughter she never knew she wanted. Aww. Clay probably hates me now. I'm sure that he's tired of my existence and already erased me from try message. Damn. Hana and Masako return to Masako's father, who's distraught with worry. There's a time skip to spring. The screen pans over several beautiful shots of cherry blossoms. Hana is clean, wearing new clothes. She holds Masako's hands as the pair walk into the girls' school.
Perfect child walking side by side to a new future.
What is your perfect ending, Geist? The room instantly darkens as the credits scroll over a black background. Small children's doodles dance along the side of the screen. I squeeze my eyes shut. I ruined everything. Why do I always ruin everything? Every single friendship I touch crumbles into dust. Damn. Geist traces circles around my knuckles. Each slow movement erases some of the disquiet from my mind. I unconsciously lean against the blonde man. For some reason, I'm exhausted. I just want to stop thinking, to stop worrying. Geist welcomes the contact, nuzzling against me. He whispers into my ear. I can tell that he's smiling. He delights in my vulnerability.
See, that was fun, wasn't it? You didn't even want to see that movie with Kalei anyway. Your weekends are precious. This way you got to spend it watching a movie you love. With me.
Oh, Geist. Yeah, I guess. I'm too tired to offer a rebuttal. I curl up on the mattress. Geist shuts the laptop. He leans down and presses a kiss against the back of my hand, his lips ghosting over my clenched fingers.
It was fun. I'll see you again.
'Cause I listened? Is that why you'll see me again? Damn. Okay, despite my worries, Clay meets me the following Monday with the same smile that he always wears. I don't think that his smile is fake. I would hope it isn't. I can only hope that it isn't fake. Hmm. And there. I admire the concluding paragraph to my classics paper. It came out rather well, if I do say so myself. I'm spending another Saturday evening at the library, as I often do. It's been a couple of weeks since Clay invited me to go to the movies. Oh, it's already 10 p.m.? I groan. Hopefully I have something in my dorm room to eat for dinner. I pack up the laptop, books, and papers scattered over the desk and head to the library exit. As soon as I open the library door, I freeze. What? What's There are hundreds of people outside. The plaza is filled with blaring music. It's a boisterous rock song with dramatic crescendos, crescendo, crescendos. The theme song from a recent Halloween-themed blockbuster.
It's Halloween. They must be
Oh,
having a party.
it's Halloween? Geist is standing next to me. He strides in front. When he's standing at the end of the steps, he turns back towards me and bows, gesturing towards the crowd with one arm. He's acting like he's ushering in my arrival to a royal ball.
Shall we
Hell yeah! I take a step down. My legs are shaking. Ugh. Oh. Crescendos is the draft punk song, huh? I've never heard that. I'll look into that. There are so many people. They swarm around me, pressing against my body. The smell of smoke is sickeningly sweet, wrapping around me like a vice. A tall student rams into my shoulder, spilling a few drops of beer on my hoodie. Oh no, not my hoodie. I try to breathe, but no matter how deeply I inhale, it feels like my lungs are being filled with sand. I take a step. It's like I'm wading through mud. Yeah, the music is so loud I can't even hear myself think. There are flashing lights everywhere. The students are wearing glow sticks around their necks and wrists. They look like fireflies waving in the dark. Where's Geist? For once I look around for him, aching to see that blonde head, a familiar beacon in a sea of shadows, but he's nowhere to be found. That is crazy. Alright, guys. You can play your hot and cold game another time. I'm gonna go with the Hawaiian guy. There are hundreds of people. Okay, I read that. My vision is getting blurry. The shadows of the students around me all blend together, pressing against me, squeezing the breath from my lungs. My legs buckle, and soon I'm kneeling on the pavement. I try to stand back up, but I'm shaking too much. If I move, I'll topple over. My heart is pounding, beating like a war drum. I feel like I'm going to be sick. I look up. Everyone is staring. They look down at me, their eyes driving into me like knives. Some of them turn to each other, talking, gossiping about me.
Here you are, the center of
Oh,
attention,
you fuck.
the star. Go on, put on a show. Show them what a mess you
Geist? I can't see him, but I know that Geist is behind me. It's getting harder to hear, it's getting harder to see too. It feels like I'm drowning in the depths of the ocean. The only thing I can hear clearly is Geist's sardonic voice whispering in my ear. The only thing that I can feel clearly is his breath against my neck. I'm gasping for breath. I'm suffocating.
Hey, are you okay?
A fuzzy figure is kneeling in front of me. I can't see who it is. My vision is too blurry. When I don't reply, he puts a reassuring hand on my shoulder, urging me to
Come on,
stand.
sit down somewhere.
Clay? He tugs on my sleeve, leading me through people surrounding us. As we walk, the crowd thins, the music quiets, and the smell of smoke weakens. He opens a door and guides me inside. I look around, my mind is still fuzzy, but I can tell that we're back in the library, where the boy sits me down on one of the couches. It's hard to focus, but I try to concentrate on his feet. I can only think about one thing. Why is this guy wearing socks with sandals? It's quiet now, so quiet that I can hear how fast my heart is beating. It's still racing and thrumming in my ears like a hummingbird's wings. My skin feels cold and clammy.
Do you mind if I sit with you?
I don't mind.
Okay. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Okay. He returns a few minutes later, setting a cold bottle of water against my shin. The chilly condensation tingles against my skin, grounding me. I already know what Geist is gonna say. He's gonna say you're so pathetic, you couldn't handle doing that on your own. You had to. Okay, shut up. I look up. Clay's brow is furrowed with worry. It doesn't suit his face. Normally, so sunny and cheerful, guilt gnaws at my chest. Oh. Hi.
Are you sick? Did you drink too much?
She actually didn't drink at all.
Or are you having a panic attack?
Yeah, a panic attack. I had never considered that before. I had similar episodes in the past, but I just told myself that everyone else feels nervous sometimes. My episodes were normal. I was normal. My love, you're seeing a ghost who's negatively talking to you. That is not normal.
Now he knows that you're a freak. Someone who can't even handle normal life. A person who's constantly on the verge of a complete mental breakdown.
Geist is sitting next to me on the couch, arm draped around my shoulders. His cold fingertips are tickling my earlobe. It feels like I'm being buried alive. I think I'm having a panic attack. I say it quietly, the words stumbling over my tongue. I almost don't want Clay to hear. It's strange labeling what is happening to me like this. Part of me is glad to give it a name, to put a face on this monster that has tormented me for so many years. Technically, there is a face to your monster, my love, and it's Geist. Part of me is terrified of this label. This brand signing my skin, marking me as someone irreparably broken. Damn.
Guys. Okay. Breathe with me, okay?
Mhm.
In. In.
This
Good
is
job,
so
good job.
cute.
Can I hold your hand?
Yeah, you can hold my hand. I nod. He grasps my hand and Squeezes it. His hand is warm and reassuring as he leads me through some deep breaths.
You're
Oh.
okay. Everything is going to be okay. Ooh, I'm here for you. I'm not moving anywhere.
Irreparably broken. He repeats this over and over as he continues to help me breathe with each reassurance. It feels like a rock is lifted off of my chest. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that irreparably broken thing. Once I've calmed down, Clay gives my hand one final squeeze before
How are
letting
you
go.
feeling? Alright.
Been better now. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Do you want to go home? Are you going to be okay walking through the crowd?
No, we're not gonna be okay. I nod again. Okay. Got this then. Clay helps me to my feet. I follow closely behind him as he leads me back out into the masses of people. Oh, okay, so we're taking him with us then. It's still suffocating, but it's different this time. Clay walks in front of me, parting the crowd like the Red Sea. Meanwhile, I focus on the plumerias on Clay's back, counting each flower petal. Wow. By the time that I'm finished, we're out of the heart of the gathering. There are only a few stragglers surrounding us now. So sweet, so sweet. I let out the breath that I didn't know that I was holding. I jog up to Clay's side. I'm sorry for bothering you. My cheeks are burning. I want to disappear, to crawl into some hole that leads straight to the center of the earth and never come back out.
It's no problem at all. I wanted to get some air anyway. Big parties like this aren't usually my thing.
Thank you, Clay. Guy slides up next to me, his hands in his pocket. Oh, shut it. Shut it. Nah, you shut up. You shut up. You're not supposed to be like that. I wasn't expecting you to be my thoughts. I mean, you'd probably be fine if you had a hot man to calm you down all the time as well. I guess. I don't know. My hands hover around the headphones slung around my neck. I want to put them on, but it would be too rude with Clay. But definitely someone as sweet as him, of course, that would be okay. Being a better person out of being bratty towards the others. Oh, god damn. Yeah, you know, I think I prefer the bratty choices. His uh disappointing looks are cute. I'm just not gonna listen to him again. I'm not usually like this. I'm a little embarrassed that I acted like this in front of you. Clay doesn't look surprised. Instead, he dons a strange expression of grim understanding.
It happens to a lot of people. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
What a liar. It's to a lot of people. Who exactly has he ever even met anyone as freakish as you?
I'm your friend. I'm here to support you. Always.
Always, huh, Clay?
Generous. He's offering to be your crutch because of how fragile you
Listen, I'm too delulu to listen to you guys. Clay kicks a stone lying in the path. It skips down the cement, landing in a nearby patch of flowers.
One of my relatives has a panic attack sometimes.
There we go.
She's
Shut
brilliant.
up,
One of the
guys.
smartest and kindest people I know. But she feels things a lot. You know? It can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
So sometimes she just needs a few minutes to process her emotions, and I hold her hand and talk her through it. It's no big deal at all.
No big deal. Collapsing in the middle of a crowd and troubling everyone was no big deal. You didn't trouble anyone. I don't know what to think of that. Part of me is annoyed by Clay's flippancy, the way he dismisses my suffering with a few as easy words, and yet part of me is also strangely reassured by his nonchalance. I just wanna, you know what? I've played Homicide for too much. I feel like if I click at certain things, I'll get another dialogue. Uh, hold her hand and talk her through it. Hey, but yeah, that's how it should be, you know. Um, as I'm mulling over that statement, we reach my building. I fumble my ID card out of my pocket and swipe it through the reader. I like that it says fumble and not any other word, just fumble every time. Thank you. What do you mean by that? What do I mean the what? Hold my hand, hold her hand and walk her through it? That's how it should be? Yeah, that's how it should be. You know, when someone's having a panic attack, someone should hold their hand and walk them through it. It's the nice thing to do. Human thing to do. I waved to Clay and shut the door, his words ringing in my ears. I groan into my pillow. I can't believe what I did last night in front of Clay of all
I bet
people.
he's gossiping to all of his friends right now.
Oh, shut up.
Weirdest thing happened to me last night. A freak had a complete breakdown in the middle of the main plaza. Crazy, right?
That is something that my brain would actually come up with if that happened. The blonde man dangles the phone in front of my face.
He texted you. Shouldn't you hurry and see what it's about?
I bat the phone away and turn around. I want to stop time. I want to curl up in a corner and hide forever so that I never have to see Clay again. The phone buzzes once more. But real life doesn't have a remote. I can't hit pause on it because I'm feeling overwhelmed. I roll back over and reluctantly accept the phone from Geist. Hey, how are you feeling? Okay. I was kind of worried. Just wanted to check how you're doing. Do you need anything? I squeeze my eyes shut, composing myself before I reply. I'm okay. I don't know what happened last night. That sort of thing doesn't really happen usually to me. I'm sorry for bothering you. Nah, don't worry. I'm glad you're okay. Was wondering, are you busy tonight? Me and some friends are getting together to watch a movie. It's called The Social Experiment. Wanna come? We'll probably talk story after. Damn, that's giving anxiety to me. There's gonna be pizza. You know what? I'm sold. And fun. My lips curl into a smile after first text exchange. The has become something of an inside joke, huh?
Yes. It's gone. Except now you can put on an encore performance. Curl up on the floor in front of Clay and all of his friends and have a complete mental breakdown.
That Clay will walk me through again. That won't happen. Last night was different. That never happens to me. There was just too many people. This is a small and private. This is small and private. If anything happens, I can just say I need to go to the bathroom or something. Guys places a finger under my chin, tipping my face up so that I have to look at him.
Do you really believe that?
You know, yes, I do.
Sure, you're going to go out with a bunch of strangers and have a fantastic time. By the end of it all, you'll be best friends for life.
Yeah,
What kind of fantasy land are you living in? Has that ever happened to you? Even once?
Geist's words radiate cold. They send chills running through my limbs, making the hairs on my arms stand on end.
If you say yes, it can only go poorly. You will embarrass yourself. You won't even get along with his friends. What if they start mocking you because of how socially inept you are?
Then so be it. At least she tried.
Say no.
No. I say no to you, Geist. Okay. It only takes a few seconds for the phone to ding with the familiar notification. Really? Yay! I'll come get you right now. Oh, sick. That's crazy. When I exit the building, Clay is already there, his cheeks and ears stitched pink from the cold. He waves excitedly to me with both hands. Aw, so excited. He leads me through the darkened campus, along the lamp-lit paths until we reach the student union. When he opens the door, I'm greeted by a trio of new faces. One girl and one guy are lounging on the couch in front of the TV. Another girl is unrolling paper towels and stacking them next to a couple of pizza boxes.
This is Mari, Naya, and Asher.
Everyone, this is Hope. Nice to meet you. Naya and Asher wave in acknowledgement. Mari hands me a plate and a paper towel. Help yourself, this one is vegan. She opens the oily card boxes, revealing two pizza. One is covered in tomato sauce, vegan mozzarella, and basil. The other one has basil pesto, sausage, roasted peppers, and goat cheese. Goat cheese. Tomato sauce. I grab a slice of the tomato sauce pizza. The mozzarella is especially stringy, clinging to the cardboard as I try to extract the pizza from
What
the
drink do you like?
box.
Beer or soda? Or just water?
Oh my. Why? 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 I know Geist is gonna be here. Oh god. Soda with pizza. Pizza, beer. You know, if you had said wine, that would have been a easier option to pick. I guess soda doesn't sound too bad. Alcoholism. Okay, we'll go alcoholism. Can I go back? No. My bad. It's ice cold. You know, cola is fine. Cola is fine. I didn't know which soda it was gonna be. Clay takes a slice of the pesto pizza and sits on the floor in front of the couch. I join him. The room dims and the TV lights up. On the screen, a lanky young man with a mop of curly hair fields questions from a curious reporter. It's an interesting movie. The protagonist is a college student who joins his best friend's startup. They make a social network that quickly takes over the country. However, midway through the film, it's revealed that the best friend is actually an alien who's using the social network as a way to harvest information about humanity. Does anything change if we take the alcohol though? I'm gonna save here real quick and load from the last save. Wait, what did I tell him for this one? Damn. Okay, no. We load again. Damn, that one.
Do
Inside.
you don't mind if I sit with you?
Say no.
No. This one is vegan. Let's go. One with tomato sauce.
What drink you like?
Beer. Wow. It's randomized. Crazy. I can accept a can of beer. It's cold. It's ice cold. A wipes. Okay. Clay takes a slice of the pizza and I join him on the couch. The room dims and the TV lights up on the screen. A lanky young man with a mop of. I did not save there again, did I? Never mind. It's fine. It's an interesting movie. The protagonist is a college student who joins his best friend's startup. They make a social network that quickly takes over the country. However, midway through the film, it's revealed that the best friend is actually an alien who's using the social network as a way to harvest information. As the film winds down, I finish the last bite of pizza. The protagonist just barely evades his best friend's ray gun and stabs him in the throat. In the final few seconds, the protagonist staggers to the console, trying to prevent the information from being sent to the mothership, but he's too late. The film's final shot is of the console screen, airily displaying transmission sent in big pixelated green letters. Clay gets up and flips on the light. Marie turns off the TV. The hell was that? Blatant sequel bait. I thought it was pretty good, really
It's
ominous.
a fitting metaphor for online privacy, isn't it? They couldn't stop the aliens because it can't be stopped. Once you use the internet, no matter how hard you try, your information is going to be collected and used against you.
I'm going to assume there is no difference with what you drink. What is this? The five of us clean up, tossing the pizza boxes and cleaning the dishes. When we're done, we sit on the floor in a circle, chatting about the movie, although, to be fair, Clay does most of the talking. What movies do you like, Hope? Ah, this question.
Better not tell them. After all, if you tell them that your favorite series is an animated whodunit franchise for kids starring a detective dog, they'll think that you're weird, utterly childish.
Whatever, Geist. I brush aside Geist's provocations. I already prepared. I watch most things. I've been watching a lot of sci-fi stuff lately. My favorite is Eradicator series. Oh, the one about the shape-shifting aliens that take over humanity, right? Yeah, yeah. And then the main guy travels back in time to prevent humanity from making contact so that they don't get taken
He's
over.
not the protagonist. The protagonist is a woman he's helping.
Hmm. He's the guy on the cover, though. Clay
The
side.
guy on the cover is the villain. The villain!
I really liked it, especially the scene where the guy jumps into the vat of acid to save
That's
everyone
the
else.
sequel.
Why do you always get so hung up on the details, Clay? Let up a little.
Eradicator 2 is the best one.
Eradicator Reborn is the best one. The villain wields this pair of nunchucks that turn into machine guns. I like Eradicator 4, the one starring Holiday. That reminds me of the other movie that we watched with Holiday. The one where she has 6 months left to live so she decides to go find her first love. That's not that bad. That one was so good. I was crying at the end when she found her boyfriend's last love letter to her. Ending was kind of boring. Just say that you wanted killer robots to appear in the last 20 minutes of the movie, Asher.
60 years, 6 months. It was one of Holly's best performances. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that the director made the film with her in mind. It's a crime that she didn't win the Golden Galaxy Award that year.
Me too, me too. I wouldn't know what to say either. As the conversation meanders away from the topic that I had started with, I fall silent. While Marie and Asher bicker about the sentimentality of the climax of 60 years, 6 months, Clay leans over and asks if I've ever watched it. But all I can do is shake my head. Sometimes the conversation veers to movies that I have watched, and I scramble to think of something to say, something interesting that isn't too weird or offensive. But by the time I plan my words, the others are already talking about something completely different. Guys,
It's been
please.
so long since you last talked. It's just like class, isn't it? You're going to get a participation score of 0.
Ads are gonna be here in 10 seconds, so I'm glad people are gonna miss Geist's torture. I opened my mouth trying to say something, but I soon close it again.
Given up already? You've truly got an iron will. Why don't you go join the other furniture?
Okay, buddy. Not the tooting doing it. Crazy. I placed my hands in my lap, focusing on wiping some of the residual oil from my fingers. At this point, if I did say anything, I discerned stares of befuddlement. Well, who is the stranger interrupting our conversation? Better not say anything. Uh-huh, sure. I'll just stay quiet and wait for this get together to end. As Naya and Murray discuss the relationship dynamics in a gothic romance film, the conversation slows down. Clay is listening intently to the argument, but Asher looks bored. Oops. He takes a swing from his beer before looking at me. Asher raises an eyebrow. Hey Hope, why are you so quiet? Oh, don't ask us that. I freeze. I can't remember how many times I've been asked these questions. What am I supposed to say? What do you say to that? Sorry, I'm quiet because I'm shy. I just don't like talking very much. I'm a bit tired. I'm not feeling it today. I don't know you guys that well, so it's hard for me to barge into conversation. Are you gonna make me choose? Cause, oh, I'm actually kind of messed up in the head, and if I talk, you'll find out, so I'm not going to say anything. There are a million answers, a million excuses, but I can never say anything. All I can do is offer a nervous laugh and say, yup, I'm quiet. Yeah. Damn. Naya and Murray slowly stop chatting and look at the two of us. Clay is already staring. I shrink under their gazes. Geist leans close, his cold breath tickling my ear. Oh, it's gonna be okay.
Seems like they found out. How long did you think that you could hide your real self? You pretended to be interesting. You pretended to be a person worth talking to. You didn't even make it 5 minutes before showing them how boring you are. What will they think? He stuck his neck out for you, introducing you to all of his friends. Now what will they think? They might start to think that he's a miserable failure too, because he likes someone like you.
Gosh. Sorry. I'm sorry for being so boring. I'm sorry for being such a killjoy. I'm sorry for ruining the mood.
You've already ruined everything. You think that begging for forgiveness will help? You're just making things worse.
This is not. This is not romantic. This is psychological horror. Ugh, why are you. Kai squeezes his beer can. The crinkling sound is so loud in the relative silence.
Maybe it's because they think hard about what they're going to say instead of saying any old thing.
Oh. He prods Asher with his knee.
And why are you so loud all the time, bruh? Maybe you should learn to be a better listener.
Exactly. Sorry about the train. Asher's brow furrows and his nostrils flares. He looks pissed.
No. His friendships.
Damn.
Clay is standing up. He's getting into a fight with his friend. You.
I wrap my arms around myself, my knuckles whitening. I stare at my drink on the table, watching the condensation pool at the bottom. The same 5 words run around my head on repeat, screaming, screaming, screaming. I should not have come, I should not have come, I should not have come. I wish I wasn't here. I wish I was anywhere but here. Asher rolls his eyes before shoving Clay in the shoulder. You're the one to talk. You're the loudest out of all of us. Clay rolls his eyes in turn, ignoring his friend's provocation.
Anyway, speaking of gothic romances, what did you think about Scarlet Tears? You mentioned that was one of your favorites from last year. Watched that a couple weeks ago.
Clay smoothly transitions the conversation to a film that I have watched. I managed to get in a few sentences, although it doesn't take long for the conversation to veer in a direction that I can't keep up with. However, whenever he notices, Clay brings me back into the fold with an easy question. Aw. Asher remains relatively quiet. His arms are crossed and his eyes are narrowed into a pointed glare aimed straight at Clay. The other boy doesn't stop sulking until we split up for the evening. With everyone returning to their respective dorm rooms, I'm the only one who lives in a separate building. Clay offers to walk me back. Hand holding advice. That was not advice, Frosty. While Boss is raising eyebrows and questions about complexities of addiction, the vibe a mix of support and serious talk, but no tooting allowed. Hmm. When we're outside, I cross my arms, shielding my body from the chill. I feel strangely nauseous and oddly vulnerable in a way that I can't explain, as if someone cut a hole in my chest and left it open so that everyone could peer inside. Wow. Clay scratches his nose. He looks around awkwardly before turning to, I'm sorry about that, to face me.
Sorry.
No. For what?
They, said some pretty insensitive stuff to you. They're not usually like that.
They were only like that because you were there. You made everything awkward.
I'll make sure they're on their best behavior next time. Don't worry.
No, it's fine.
Next time, not after you messed everything up so badly.
I'm just gonna call the
Really
voice
glad
in my
that you
head
think-
guys too now.
He's lying. They always lie. He's just trying to.
I know.
We all like movies, but sometimes it feels like I'm the only one who takes them seriously.
Let a girl be
They're always
delusional
joking around
though.
about how bad the dialogue is or how hot the actors are.
I know the ending of this one. It's fine if I'm delusional.
Whenever I want to talk about the story or the characters, they brush me off. Even when they don't, you can tell they don't want to talk, you know? That's interesting, or wow, you thought about it a lot. Sometimes I feel like a weirdo. I don't belong.
Hmm.
So it was really nice having you there. It seems like we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. He might be lying, placating me with the soothing words, but he seems sincere. You never know, I guess, do you? I feel the same way. I really like talking to you too. I mumble the words, barely able to get them out. Inwardly, I curse. I sound so awkward. What if Clay thinks that I'm lying or being insincere?
Feels like you listened to me. You really
Cute.
listened. I wanted to thank you for that.
Guilt bubbles in my stomach. I want to protest. That's wrong. I'm not listening. Not really. I'm just so wrapped up in my own thoughts all the time that I don't speak. In reality, I'm a selfish jerk who's always obsessing about myself. I don't listen to you because my thoughts are constantly screaming in my head. But when I look at Clay, his sunny smile erodes my doubts. He's genuinely grateful towards me, even if it was accidental. I did something for him that he appreciates. I made him feel heard. I guess I did a good thing. I look around, Geist is gone. Nice, nice. He's not actually a ghost. This is just a psychological horror at this point. We arrive at my dorm building. Thanks for inviting me. I had fun. When I return to my room, the guilt in my stomach has morphed into something else, a strange mixture of emotions, one that I can't easily define. Guilt, nervousness, humiliation, gratitude, and something almost like pride. Around a month has passed since Clay invited me to meet his friends. I lounge on my bed, scrolling through my feed. Is it Clay? I scan my notifications. It's not. Instead, I got an email. Hmm. I run down to the mail room. When I talk to the student that's manning the desk, my excitement is so high that I can get the words out without stumbling over them. Minutes later, I'm clutching the package to my chest like it's my most precious treasure. In my room, I carefully open the box. A DVD case covered in slightly worn plastic is laying amidst the crumbled up newspaper. Young detective dog. The adventure begins. I can't suppress the grin spreading on my face. I've been waiting to see this film for so long. Open up my desk to search for my DVD player, but then I pause. Clay? I wonder if Clay would want to watch this. When we were talking about the franchise before, he mentioned that he hasn't watched this one. I'm not surprised. It's not available online, and physical copies are hard to come by. Should I invite him over? I've never invited anyone over. In fact, I've never invited anyone to hang out, period. When I did spend time with friends, they were always the ones to reach out. Same. Guess that means it's time to step out of the comfort zone. Some small deep part of my heart always believed that if I asked someone out, they would feel burdened, that spending time with me was a chore, that they had much better things to do than be with me. But this is different, right? Clay would want to see this movie too, and maybe, just maybe, he would have fun with me. I take out my phone, my fingers hovering over the try message icon.
Stop.
Geist is sitting on the bed, leaning over me. He reaches over and tries to take the phone out of my grasp. But this time, I don't let go. I wrest my hands from his grip.
What do you think is happening with that guy? What? Is he your bestie? Your dear friend? Maybe he likes you.
Why are you snorting? I don't want to listen to this. I push Geist off of me. I get up and grab my headphones off from my desk, but his voice slips past headphones, snaking into my eardrums.
Get your head out of the clouds. tolerates you because he wants someone to go to tutoring with. If he had anyone else,
Damn, guys. I turn away and crouch down, pressing the headphones so hard over my ears that it feels like I'm crushing my
he
skull.
doesn't never liked you. No one likes you.
You do, you've stuck by my side. It's possible. Geist embraces me from being behind, from behind, squeezing me tightly. He rests his chin on my shoulder.
I love you. Best interests at heart.
I know.
Dangerous. I'm trying to protect you.
I know, guys. It's
You
okay.
don't trust anyone. They will hate you. They will wish that you would just disappear from the face of the earth.
Okay. You know, the first sentence was true, but the rest I don't know. I mean, guys, come on. His voice is scalding and freezing at the same time. Honey that drips into my ears, burning my eardrums like acid.
If you trust them, they'll all hurt you eventually.
He takes the phone out of my grasp, and my grip is too limp to hang on to any longer.
It's okay. I'm here for you. You only
Sorry, guys. We're getting out of the comfort zone. Geist's touch fills me with revulsion, resentment, and anger. I shove him away. He stumbles backward, hitting his head against my desk. He rubs the back of his head, glaring at me. Everyone hates you? It seems like the only one who hates me is you, Geist. Geist's eyes widen. His eyes are brimming with some emotion that I can't quite describe. It almost looks like betrayal.
hate you. I care about you more than anyone else. You're my entire world. I exist for you.
Ah, you love me? When you spend all day telling me how worthless, disgusting, and unlovable I am, and you do nothing but beat me down, grinding me into dust so that you can pick up the pieces? I don't know what that is, but it's definitely not love. The floodgates are open now. I blink quickly, trying not to let the tears flow out of my eyes as the words flow out of my mouth. Why? What's your game? You want me to feel small and laughable and hopeless so that I never feel confident enough to leave you? So that I'll always need you? Damn. Geist opens his mouth before closing it again. He tries to speak a couple more times. Respond to that with yes. Damn. He tries to speak a couple more times before he finally finds the
I'm
words.
just being honest with you. I don't want you to get hurt. When you're this fragile, when the slightest push will break you into 1,000 pieces.
It's okay, guys. You can let go. We're fine. This is a visual novel. You're the only one who's hurting me.
I just wanted to help.
You could have been nicer about it. You're not helping. You've never helped. The tears are gushing out now, warm droplets caressing my cheeks. All you do is make me so stressed that I'm terrified to do anything, boxing me into a prison of my own thoughts so that I can't step outside of it. Trying to alienate me from the people around me? You liar. Yes, you are. But you are. Clay hates me when every single thing that he has done has communicated the opposite. I'm happy for you. He says that he likes to talk to me, he invites me to hang out, he wants me to meet his friends. And yet, every single time you tell me that he's pretending that he actually hated me all along. What kind of crazy hoops do you have to jump through to believe that he hates me after all that? What are you, some kind of mind reader to be able to tell what he's really feeling?
I just know. Besides, even if he doesn't hate you now, he'll hate you eventually. It's just a matter of time.
Damn. And if something happens later and he tells me that he hates me, so what? I'll move on. I'll live. It won't be the end of the world. I'll make new friends. I'll form new relationships. But if I'm always too scared, if I never reach out, then I'll never form bonds with anyone. I'll just continue floating listlessly through life, blindly following wherever you decide to take me. Damn, I'm so conflicted right now. I might get hurt, and that's okay. It happens. I don't want to spend my life avoiding the things I'm afraid of. I want to spend it doing the things that I actually want to do. I don't need to think about my answer. I want to be Clay's friend. Geist looks down at the phone, guilt marrying his features. He lifts his eyes to meet mine. I stare back, unwavering. He extends the phone to me. You're letting go?
Alright. Good luck.
Thank you. I hesitate, thinking that it might be a trick before accepting the device. It's still displaying Clay's conversation on try message. I bite my lip and send my message quickly, trying not to overthink it. Are you interested in watching a movie with me? I just got my hands on Young Detective Dog and I thought you might want to see it. My phone buzzes immediately. Better be an excited yes. Let's go. Right now? Right now? I wipe the tears from my eyes. I'm really in no state to see him right now. I pause before sending the next message. I've got a few things to do right now, but maybe in a couple hours. I'll be there, can't wait. I look up. Geist is gone. That was abrupt. Huh? Hey! He sounds a little different than normal, almost overly enthusiastic. He brandishes a plastic bag filled to the brim with different snacks. Whoa, you just had these laying
Oh no,
around?
I ran to the store really quick. I didn't know what you liked, so I got a bunch of stuff.
Wow. Kai, the golden retriever BF? Indeed. Damn. He rummages through the bag.
Oops, I forgot drinks.
It's okay. Sure, she has drinks, right? I laugh. We're in my room. Why are you the one trying to provide everything? He smiles awkwardly.
You're right. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I guess I got a little excited. Didn't think too much.
We laugh together before sitting on the rug. I prop my laptop on my desk chair. I plug in my DVD player before carefully inserting the detective dog disc. The movie starts with a close-up of a dingy city street. Several pairs of feet pass by, splashing through the muddy puddles strewn over the cement. Calais opens a cartoon of cookies. He holds the box open for me. I take one, savoring the cream filling sandwich between two chocolate biscuits. He also opens a bag of spicy chips and sets it on the ground between us. The camera zooms in, focusing on an alleyway in the backyard. A dirty cardboard box comes into view. A small puppy, his fur matted with dirt and blood, lies in the box. I'm Dog. In the future, I'll be Detective Dog, but not now. Now, I'm just a poor orphan dog. We quickly become completely enthralled by the film. The animation is definitely dated, but the voice acting performances and the writing are mesmerizing. The plot is much darker than the other entries in the Detective Dog series. Following Dog um following Dog as he is falsely accused of stealing a rich cat's pearls. Hope now, like, damn, why can't I get this? Yes, I am like that, but then again, I don't really have the right to say that, because even if I did have that, I would not go ahead with it because of my I would be uh too influenced by Geist to go with it. On screen, we watch Dog's interrogation. Dog stays quiet as the policemen try to emotionally manipulate him, promising a warm bed and food if Dog fesses up. I fumble a chip out of the bag, enjoying the spicy sweetness. I reach towards the bag again when Clay's fingers ghost over the back of my hand. I freeze. I can't talk. Um. Oh, I was gonna check the audio. Oh my god, I lowered the audio for the shout out and I forgot about it. Never mind. Okay, but imagine your inner monologue is not a hot man next time. It's it's hard. It's hard. You know, I can't, but I will try, I guess. If it wasn't Geist, then yeah, sure. I do. I do wish damn why I can't get this.
Sorry.
Sorry? He jerks his hand back, his ears are red.
I'm a little nervous.
It's okay, I'm nervous too. Clay hides his face in his hands before smiling sheepishly, straightening his collar.
Actually makes me happy to hear you say that. I thought I was the only one feeling this way.
No.
I guess that we can be nervous together then.
Yay, not alone. I can't stop the smile from creeping onto my face. Oops. We can be nervous together like that. After our introductory computer science class ended and the new semester started, Clay and I remained close friends. We often eat lunch together and watch movies on the weekends. Aww. Nowadays, I invite him to hang out as often as he invites me. Our unspoken rule is that whoever does the inviting gets to choose a movie. I've gotten to know Clay's friends better too. Marie is a sweet girl who's always caring for others like a mother hen. Naya is level-headed and unflappable with the penchant for sarcasm. Even Asher isn't a bad guy once you get to know him. He has a tendency to blurt out whatever is on his mind and he's a little immature, but he's genuinely caring and has his moments. I find myself striking up conversation with other classmates too. We don't become fast friends, but we exchange a few friendly words. Sometimes the interactions are smooth as butter, and sometimes they're as rough as sliding across sandpaper. But that's okay. I feel myself changing little by little. That man didn't vanish completely. No, he's still there. I guess he would be. But whenever he tries to drown my ears in nervous prophecies, I don't respond. It's difficult to ignore him, but he's quieter now, less insistent. His rhetoric has changed a little too. He no longer speaks exclusively in apocalyptic foretellings. Sometimes he watches me open up my fourth cup of instant noodles of the week and says, "That much sodium can't be good for you. Why not cook something?" Oh my god, he turned into a green flag. When I'm on the couch, scrolling mindlessly through social media, he sits next to me and leans to my ear and whispers, "Going for a walk would be better for you than lazing about at home, wouldn't it?" Nice, nice. That's the paralysis voice in my head when I'm bed rotting. This game is my therapy if it was well written. Indeed, indeed. Except less characters, which is good. As I sit at my desk browsing through online shopping portals, he slides up from behind me and shuts my laptop, saying, "You know you don't have room for something purchases in the budget right now." I can't speak. His tongue hasn't lost its edge, but those lectures only bring me mild annoyance, not fear. Sometimes I actually take his advice, and sometimes I tell him no. On the occasion, he falls back into old habits, reciting old lines. "They don't like you, everyone hates you, you do nothing but ruin everything." But he says them less and less with each passing day. Frivolous? Thank you, boss. I appreciate it. There is a man that follows me. He's always watching, and sometimes he whispers in my ears. I wonder if he'll ever go away. He probably won't. Probably won't. And that's alright. Thank you for taking time to play. I make other romance games with dark twists too. For anyone who has mental health struggles, know that you're not alone. I hope you all have more days where Geist is a little quieter than usual. I love this game. Do we want to see what happens if we pick him? Accept him? There's no achievements for this? That was a really good ending though. I just want to see what happens here. Geist's touch is chilly, but it's comforting at the same time. It feels like I'm lying in a blizzard, watching the snow pile on top of me until it entombs me in a blanket of ice. I turn around and bury my head in Geist's chest. He stiffens, as if he didn't expect the affection, but he accepts me. He strokes my back, resting his chin on my head. Is it okay that I'm a mess?
Of course it's okay. I'll love you no matter how messed up you are.
Is it okay that I ruin everything, that I make everyone unhappy, that everyone will hate me eventually?
It doesn't matter if you ruin everything. I'll be there to dry your tears and pick up the pieces. It doesn't matter if everyone hates you. I'm here. I'll always be here.
You piece of shit. This would work on you. Yes. Yes, it has. Yeah. His voice is soft and gentle, and softer and gentler than I had ever heard. I swear, men, when they get what they want,
You're perfect the way you are.
or are about
You
to
don't
get what
need
they
to
want.
be someone that you're not.
Okay,
You're
guys.
not a social butterfly or a party animal. You like being alone, and that's okay. I wouldn't want you to change for anyone.
Sometimes.
You're happy right now, right? Just as you are, with me.
Damn, the manipulation. He strokes my head. I breathe slowly, my lashes fluttering against Guy's cashmere turtleneck. I don't know if I feel happy exactly. I don't feel any pangs of dopamine coursing through my coursing through my brain. No sparks of excitement, no soothing serotonin. I just feel a little dull, like everything is far away and I'm only attached to my body by a thread. It feels as if Geist's embrace is protecting me from everything, including my own raw thoughts and feelings. Seeing the manipulation and going, hear me out. I didn't go, hear me out. Uh, at least it doesn't hurt. I guess that I feel calm is what. Is this what being calm feels like? Damn, are we numb? You taught it though. Oh, sort of. Only 'cause it's a book. It's a novel. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just nod when Geist feels me move against his chest. He leans down and presses his lips against my
That's
head.
right. You're happy. You're just accepting yourself, and that's okay. You're perfect. I love you the way you are.
Okay, but she's limiting herself. Because it's a story. Yeah, because it's a story. I ended up offering to lend Clay the DVD. He accepted it happily. After he watched it, we had a lively discussion about the young detective dog. And after our introductory computer science class ended and the new semester started, my texts with Kalai slowed down to a trickle. Damn, the self-fulfilling prophecy. We didn't have any reason to keep chatting, so we just text each other every once in a while. We don't share any classes either, so we stopped meeting entirely. I still see him around campus sometimes, but I never say hi. And so whatever relationship we had mostly withered away. Human relationships are fragile, like that. If you stop watering them, they waste away in an instant. Clay wasn't any different. He was the same as everyone else. But Geist is different. He never leaves me. Even if I don't see him, I know that he's there. It's because he's in your brain, darling. I lie in my bed, my head resting on Geist's lap. It's a sunny spring Saturday, but I feel oddly tired. I decided not to go out today. On my laptop, dog runs from police, taking refuge in the shadows of a bridge overlooking a canal. But fictional relationships are better because they can't run away. Exactly. Exactly. You get it, boss. Fiction is great. I lie in bed, my head. I read that. This is the seventh time that I watched Young Detective Dog. The adventure begins. Although it was exciting to watch the first time, now it's more of a habit. I remember each line of dialogue, each twist and turn in the story. Somehow, I can't bring myself to watch new things nowadays. It's emotionally exhausting getting invested in new characters and not knowing how things will turn out. Yeah, I get it. So I bask in the comforting familiarity of old movies and shows. My phone buzzes. I check the screen. A text from Clay. I consider answering, but I put the device down without reading the notification. I'm too tired to respond right now. I'll answer later. Geist smiles and takes the phone. He leans over and places it on my desk out of reach. He places his hand on my shoulder. His presence is soothing bait. Damn. Emotional numbness? I know, right? I was gonna say that earlier. The movie passes by in a blur. By the time I know it, we're already on the last scene. After successfully taking down the real culprit, Dog is approached by the wealthy cat lady who will become his master. He puts on his hat and looks into the distance. What even is this? I don't know what will happen to me from now on, but I know one thing, I'm not just a poor orphan dog. He gets into the cat's car and the screen fades to black. The credits start to roll. I shut my laptop, not bothering to pause the video player or put the DVD away. I get up and start rearranging my blanket. Are you gonna check?
Sleepy? Thinking of taking a nap?
Yeah. I get under my blanket. I hadn't bothered changing out of my pajamas today, so I don't need to change my clothes. Damn, we're depressed. Hi, Andrew, welcome in. How are you doing? This is the second ending of this visual novel. The first one was great, but this one is gonna be a depressing ending, I believe. Or at least the main character is depressed, but not alone. Somehow. Oh, you came in at a good time. Boss! Unbelievable. Guy lies down next to me, pressing a kiss to my
Good
temple.
night. I'll be here when you wake up.
It's okay, this is just the way I am. This is me. Oof. Self-gaslighting. I like being alone. Alone with Geist. Oh my god, he blinks! Angie. The blonde guy blinks. Oh, did I? I'm doing good. How's your day, Hopi? What's up, boss? Booze. Oh. I'm doing okay. I'm a bit sleepy-ish. But yeah, I've had an okay day. How are you feeling? Are you still sick? Or did the tea magically cure you from yesterday? Geist wraps his arms around me and sighs, his breath tickling the back of my neck.
It's okay. Even if no one else likes you, even if they tolerate your presence, I love you. I'll never leave you.
Okay, Geist. You're a liar too, I know it. As I lie under my blanket, wrapped in that man's embrace, a heavy fatigue drapes over me. Somehow, nothing seems to matter anymore. And that's alright. Damn, okay. Alright, I like the first ending better. This was underwhelming. Yeah. Kinda wanna do a date with the not. Yup, still sick. Oh. Gosh, I hope you feel better soon. there's only 2 endings, I think, to this, so there's not much to do now. Tomorrow, I'm streaming. I'm gonna have Mika over, and we're gonna do. I forgot the game's name, but let me check real quick. And let me give you a shout out as well.
Spicy move!
Scared me.
So cool, so cool. Why do I have a hat on? Wait, hold on, what happened? Did you catch, Candy, did you catch the moment when I got this hat on my head? Did I start the mission with this hat on my head? What's going on?
Okay. Oh, I haven't seen this clip yet. You know, I actually wonder what this will give, so let's see. But this is the visual novel that Mika and I are gonna do. Let me see. Angie is on a mission to play all the old games from Postal 2. Oh yeah, you're gonna play Postal 2. To Marco's getting up content and this casual Linux gamer? Angie, what? Linux gamer? Is all about classics. Nice. Anyways, here's the trailer to it. What the hell? He was just there. That's crazy. This game covers serious topics including depression, emotional abuse, gaslighting, and violence. More gaslighting. Let's go. Hey, James. I love you. James. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna do this. It's a semi-autobiographical horror visual novel about unhealthy relationships, and I will change the street category, I guess, to just chatting. How about a funny haha type of visual novel? Hope you ever played those? No, do those exist? I don't know any. I've never heard of any funny visual novels. But it is really cool that you switched to Linux at the beginning of this year. Wow, cool, cool. I kind of want to switch to Linux too. I feel like Windows is stupid. But then again, I don't know much of technology. I'm only going off of things I've heard or read. So, yeah. But how about if okay, I read that. Join the Legion of Linux Nerdtopia. I don't know how to I don't know how to switch from Windows to Linux, and I don't want to mess anything on this laptop up at the moment. So I guess if I get a new laptop or something, I'll switch. You will type in 5 different commands to install a game, and you will like it. What do you mean? Really? Steam isn't gonna do it on Linux? But yeah, who's ready for La La Land in a little bit? After I end the stream, we'll go watch La La Land. So tomorrow, Steam made it easy to play games on Linux, right? Thank God. Plus there's itch.io, right? La La Land hype, yay! Let's go. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do that visual novel with Mika. And the day after, I'm gonna go back to deciphering language with Mr. Sadist. And I think I will go on a break after that, unless Mr. Sadist and I still need to do the novel, the book, the what? The game. The game. Words are not wording, I'm sorry. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Boss, Angie, CJ, Lana, Nico for stopping in, Taco. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching it. I will see you guys next time, and I will see half of you in Discord. Take care, love you all.